So, by the look of the screen, you can see right here we have a failure on this installation. I was attempting to install StormOS, the latest version, the new January point release, and yeah, I come up with this error right here. So I figured I'll use this opportunity to share with you a fix for this, and just so we can see how this is handled. All right, since I've been playing around with calamares lately, I've come to learn a few things, and I can see. I don't know. I don't know it all. I only know this error specifically because it happened with me when I was testing out my system, and I know one of the reasons that this is caused. So I'm gonna display it here. So I I think I should reboot the ISO, but you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and try to just fix it now and restart the installer and see what happens. Because a lot of times when you actually start the installer, it messes up the partitions to where you have to then manually partition the drive. So it's just easier to reboot it. And since I already know this error is there, I would just go straight to the fix. But I'm gonna attempt to do it right now without rebooting. So I'm just going to click on no. It's going to kill the installer. And let's see, what file manager do we have? We have Thunar. Okay. I like working with Nemo, for obvious reasons. But Thunar, I can work with Thunar. I'll just do a sudo Thunar. All right. So we'll open up Thunar. And now I have to navigate to the calamares folder. So calamares folder is right here. And then we have some modules. The modules that I'm looking for is packages. This one right here, packages.conf. So I'm going to open this, not with mouse pad. All right. So basically, from my experience of working with calamares, is this right here, updating the database. You have to set this to false. Now, I could be completely wrong, and this may not work, but from my experience, the update database causes an issue. You have to, I think before you do this, you actually have to, what is it called? You have to initialize the key rings and all that with Pacman. So I don't know if this is actually being done here or not, but either way, setting update database to false for me fixed the issue. So let's go ahead and save this file. I'm gonna save it. I can close this now. I can close basically everything now, and all I have to do is just restart the installer. Let's go ahead and restart the installer, and hopefully that gets it all fixed. Okay, latest kernel, Lutris, LibreOffice, Brave bin. All right, and from right here, just erase this, swap the file. Next. LinuxHub, the complicated password. I know you can see it, so don't hack my system, okay? Play nice. All right, go to install and install now. Now for me, like I was saying before, in my situation, that was the fix for me. Who knows? Maybe there's another error here that I am unaware about, but we're going to learn together here. So if it works, that means that was the problem. If it doesn't, then there has to be some more deep diving to find out what the problem is with the installer itself. But I'm fairly sure that is the problem itself. But like I said, we'll see. We'll see right now. So I'll go ahead and pause the video again. And there you have it. Installation is now completed. So you can see there's a little fix. Hopefully Seeker or one of the guys takes a look at this video and sees the problem right here and gets that taken care of. So let's go ahead and reboot the, not the ISO, but the system itself now that it's fully installed. And let's take a look at StormOS. All right, we are fully booted into the new system now. And you can see right here, we have a XF desktop file that opened up. Let's see, what does it say right here? Would you like to assign an existing desktop icon layout to monitor Red Hat Inc. QEMU monitor? I'm just gonna go ahead and say sure, I guess. I mean, we got a good desktop layout. It's at 1920 by 1080, so that looks fine to me. So let's just go ahead and close this. All right. Alrighty, so this is StormOS. Let me open up a web browser so we could go to their website and see what info we have on StormOS. XFCE, and this one right here, StormOS Oblivion, January 0.1. This is the ISO that I have downloaded here. And this was released yesterday, I believe. So we are looking at the latest system. Anyways, I put that error in the video because I wanted you guys to see it and I wanted you guys to, get it fixed. I know sometimes, because you're doing it on a virtual machine, it kind of changes up the environment of how installed. So maybe it worked for you, but for others it won't. The whole ecosystem with how you install things and everything is just a pain in the ass. Me working with a LinuxHub, I've come to learn this, and I see that it's it's one of those you can't please them all situations, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean? So, but anyways, this problem right here, this was a problem that kept bugging me, and of course the fix that I showed right here, I put it right here for a reason, because I searched night and day for that error, and I did not find any fix for it. And as you can see, it's a simple fix. It's just changing true to false, and that's it. That fixes the whole thing. But why that was so hard to find? It has a lot to do with the RTMF crew. You know what I mean? Everybody wants you to figure things out on your own, which, rightly so, you should. But still, there's a reason why it's called asking for help. You're asking for help. But, people sometimes, the gatekeepers see it a whole different type of way. They want you to forcefully learn some things, which, you should. I mean, I get it. I understand that you should learn these things, but still, a simple problem like that, just be kind and point someone in the right direction. That's all I'm saying. Be kind and point somebody in the right direction. That should be the motto. Not go read 500 pages on something just to figure out one problem. Sometimes just be kind and, hey, this is the problem right here. All right, anyways, enough of that. All right, so StormOS Oblivion, January point release. I'll be releasing a point release. Well, it won't be a point release, but it will be a inline release with Arch Linux, because Arch Linux releases every month on the 1st. So I'm going to be doing the same thing also. All right, so we are on the XFCE desktop environment here. As you can see, it is beautifully themed. So we have a panel on top. We have a dock on the bottom. The wallpaper shows, a few icons and things. And it's beautiful. What can I say? Let's take a look at this panel on the top. In the sister tray itself, we have a logout session. We have alerts, notifications, battery notifications. We have take a screenshot. We have a clip map for clipboard manager. Have a volume icon. And we also have Arch updater. And then we have internet connections. And what's this right here? Your system is up to date. And looks like we have some weather. All right, Louisville, Jefferson County, cloudy. Yes, sir. It is cloudy in Louisville. Wish I was there. All right, then over on the left, we do have our date and time. And next to that, of course, we have our applications menu. So opening up the applications menu, you can see right here, we have favorites, recently used, all applications, Then you got accessories, development, graphics, internet, multimedia, office, other, settings, and system. Yep. So this is the standard XFCE, you know, that is the whisker menu. And then down here on this dock, we have add remove software, should be PAMAC. We have Gparted, MPV media player, Firefox, Thunar file manager, and the XFCE terminal. So let's open up the XFCE terminal. Man, that was a mouthful. Let's open up the XFCE terminal right here. You can see they have I don't think this is, well, it probably is fast fetch. I know there's a lot of edits you can do with fast fetch, but let's make this bigger right here. OS, StormOS, virtual machine, latest Linux kernel, uptime, running bash, and the XFCE terminal. And they've clipped out all of the other info that usually comes with it. You know, make it look nicer. This probably is not fast fetch. No, it is. All right, just wanted to confirm that. All right, clear the screen. Let's see, do we have HTOP? We do have HTOP. And of course, being XFCE, we only are using 700 megabytes of our memory. Very, very good. Load averages are all low. And if you want to find a specific process running, you can search right here. All right. Yep, go ahead and close the window. All right, next to that we have Thunar, which is our file manager. Of course, Thunar comes standard with XFCE. And let's see on the about. It is Thunar 4.20.6. There is a cool feature with Thunar. It has a file renamer, a bulk file renamer, which you can rename multiple files just using a right click. So let's say, for example, I chose all of these folders right here. You can just go to bulk rename and you can rename them all. And that is a cool feature. I found that I have since I use Nemo, I have a certain I wrote a specific bash script to where I can right click and I can use bulk rename in Nemo to rename multiple files, which is pretty cool. But yeah, Thunar's pretty cool. And of course, if you want to see the hidden files, Control H. Want to hide them, Control H again. And that is Thunar. All right, Firefox. We just looked at Firefox, but we didn't see what version it was. So let's go ahead and go to the help section and about Firefox 146.0.1. If that helps anyone, you're welcome. Then, of course, we got MPV, just a standard media player. So, you know, just drag and drop your files here. Whatever you want to play, audio or video, it'll work. Then this icon looks like it's broken, so Gparted is probably not installed, which is not. I'm clicking on it and nothing is happening. But of course, if you want to install Gparted, you can just open up a terminal, or you can go to this next icon, which is right next to it. And this is add remove software. So let's open this up. Should be PAMAC. Yes, sir, indeed. It is PAMAC. And like we just mentioned, we do have an icon for Gparted, but it's not actually installed. So we can take care of that right now. Go to Gparted, set it up for installation, click on apply. It should ask me for a password shortly. Oh, but it's synchronizing the package databases first. All right, click on apply. Oh, it didn't even ask for a password, so that works. All right, let's see, do we have an about right here? Yes, we do. All right, PAMAC 11.7.4-1. All right, so now you can even see the icon fix itself. So now if I click on it, it should open up Gparted, and it does. But usually I believe Gparted is removed by the calamares installer for obvious reasons. They don't want you to screw up your system. So right here, let's say if I played with this, I could actually damage my my hard drive. So, you know, just be careful with gparted, because you can screw up your system. All right, so all in all, you know, everything's pretty good right here. Everything's snappy, everything working well. So yeah, and it looks beautiful. So yeah, what else can I say? It's a great system. So yeah, Seeker or one of you guys, if you're Benjamin, if you're looking at this video, apply that quick fix so it'll work. I'm thinking we're gonna talk behind the scenes so I can show you guys some of the things that I do. Like with my calamares installer, I actually do additional setups after the calamares installer finishes, and you know, I don't mind sharing that with you guys. That way you can even get some extra stuff done with your systems. But anyways, that's gonna do it for this video. If you're new to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. If you like the video you just saw, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, by all means, give it a thumbs down. It's all fair game here on LinuxHub Prime. And I'm out.